What if I told you the loudest people in your life, the doubters, the critics, the so-called realists, are always the quietest when success finally speaks? You know their voices. The friend who says, "Be realistic." The family member asking, "What's your backup plan?" Their caution is a reflection of their own fears, not your potential. They fill the air with what-ifs and you can'ts, trying to shrink your ambition to a size they can understand. But their noise is temporary. Here's the truth. Most people waste their energy trying to silence that noise with words, instead of proof. They get pulled into pointless debates, defending their vision, justifying their passion. It's a trap. It's like trying to describe a sunset to someone who insists on keeping their eyes closed. The real antidote to doubt isn't a better argument. It's undeniable proof, a working prototype, a happy client, a tangible result that speaks for itself. Because you don't win by debating, you win by executing. Let them talk. While they're busy crafting their critiques, you'll be busy crafting your future. Instead of getting lost in a comment section, get lost in your work. Instead of arguing about your plan, make one more sales call. Shift your focus from persuasion to performance. That's where the victory is found. Every great achiever was once misunderstood, underestimated, even laughed at. When innovators envisioned a world connected by the internet, they were called dreamers. That feeling of being the only one who sees the path? That isn't a sign you're lost, it's a sign you're a pioneer. Misunderstanding isn't a roadblock, it's a landmark on the map to innovation. It means you're pushing boundaries beyond what's comfortable. The moment you start moving differently, the moment you plan bigger, suddenly, everyone has an opinion. Your ambition becomes a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities. But opinions are cheap, they're free, and they're worth exactly what you paid for them. Opinions don't fund your startup. Opinions don't write your code. Opinions don't pay bills. Execution does. Execution costs comfort and certainty, but its currency is progress. Its dividend is freedom. And here's the wild part. The same people calling you crazy today will one day lean in and ask, "How did you do it?" They won't ask why anymore. They'll want the blueprint. But that moment is earned. It's forged in the fires of discipline when motivation fades. It's built on the promise you keep to yourself when no one is watching. The early mornings, the late nights, the relentless focus when others get distracted and quit. So stay the course. Remain disciplined. Your job isn't to convince them. Your job is to build. Let your success be the only explanation they ever need. Adopt the mindset of a master investor. The market of life, just like the stock market, is filled with deafening noise. The endless scroll, the fleeting trends, the chorus of doubters. But the market doesn't reward the loudest voice or the flashiest player. It rewards the quiet strategist. It rewards patience, unwavering discipline, and flawless execution. This is the law of compounding inaction, the most powerful force for growth. That one extra sales call, that extra 30 minutes of study, that one more rep in the gym, they seem insignificant today. But consistency is the catalyst. It transforms those tiny, almost invisible daily actions into an avalanche of undeniable results. What starts as a whisper of effort, compounded over weeks, months, and years, becomes a roar of achievement that cannot be ignored. Your vision, that clear, audacious picture of your future, is your single greatest asset. It's more valuable than any stock or piece of real estate, and because it is so precious, it is also fragile. It must be protected with the ferocity of a dragon guarding its gold. So lock it away from the dream killers and the cynics. Build a vault around it, fortified by an unbreakable mindset. But don't just hide it. Nurture it in private. Feed it with knowledge. Water it with daily practice. Let it take root in the quiet, fertile ground of focused work, far from the public eye. Let it grow strong and resilient in solitude until it becomes too big to ignore. This is the path of the silent builder. Resist the urge to announce your plans. Don't argue with those who don't see what you see. Don't waste a single breath trying to convince the unconvinced. Their validation is a currency you don't need. Instead, just keep stacking wins. Win the morning before the world wakes up. Master your craft while others are distracted. Build your network with purpose, not for popularity. Fortify your body and mind. Save smarter. Invest wisely. Let every action be a brick, and every day a new layer. Keep building, brick by brick, in the quiet, until you've constructed an empire of results so vast and powerful, it speaks for itself. Let your success be the only announcement you ever make. Because here's the truth you'll discover when you finally prove them wrong. You might expect to feel a surge of revenge, but it won't be about that. Revenge is a shallow victory that keeps you chained to the past. No, this moment will be about something far more powerful. Proof, not proof for them, but definitive proof for the undeniable evidence of your own capability, your own resilience, your own vision made real. It's a conversation with your future, not their past. It will be about showing the fundamental difference between people who only talked and the one who executed. The talkers live in the comfortable world of what if and should have. They are masters of the critique. But the executor? You translate dreams into deadlines and ideas into impact. While they were debating the blueprint, you were laying the foundation, brick by painstaking brick. Execution is the great separator. It's the quiet, relentless engine humming in the background of every great success story, while the world is distracted by noise. And in the face of that execution, the cacophony of criticism will fade into a profound silence. Trust me, that silence from the critics will be louder and more validating than any applause. Applause is for a performance. That silence is for a paradigm shift you created. It's the quiet, grudging respect earned, not demanded, when your reality becomes too powerful for them to deny. It's the sound of their certainty breaking. Picture this. A few years from now, you're living the life you once wrote down in private. You wake up not to an alarm, but to opportunity, in a home you own, running a business you built, surrounded by the results of your focus. You're not just living, you're thriving. And maybe you find an old journal and trace the ink of those audacious goals. You'll remember the voices that said it was impossible, and you'll smile. Because in that moment, what will matter more? The faint echo of their past noise, or the powerful present-day silence of those same people watching you live the life they said couldn't be built? That feeling is the reward for discipline. That is the payoff for execution. Discipline isn't punishment, it's the ultimate form of self-respect. Execution is the daily grind when no one is watching. So don't just hear this message, anchor it with action. First, protect your vision like a fortress. Don't share it with anyone who won't help you build. Second, stay radically consistent. It's about momentum, not perfection. Don't break the chain. Third, learn to be your own source of validation. The work done in silence is what builds an empire that roars. And if this message hits you, then you're exactly the kind of person I speak to. You're a builder. SharpMindset isn't just a channel, it's a command center for people like us. We provide the actionable frameworks for relentless execution. We help you engineer your mindset and map out financial strategies. Subscribing isn't just clicking a button, it's a declaration that you're done with the sidelines. It's a commitment to yourself. Don't just scroll, stay connected, because this is where ambition becomes strategy and strategy becomes results. The community is here, the strategy is here, but the first step is always yours. Your journey starts now.